a little caterpillar and a big dream. In a beautiful garden filled with colorful flowers and fragrant plants lived a little caterpillar named Lili. Lili was very tiny. Her back was green and slightly prickly, and she often hid among the leaves. She felt unnoticed and small, especially when she looked at the beautiful butterflies dancing in the air with their bright wings. Lili dreamed of one day being as free as those butterflies, but this dream often seemed unreachable. "Why do you want to be a butterfly?" asked a ladybug one day. The ladybug, named Max, was a cheerful little bug with bright red wings covered in black spots. He often noticed Lili gazing longingly at the butterflies. Lili sighed sadly and said, "Because butterflies are so free and beautiful. They can fly wherever they want, high above the trees and into the blue sky. And look at me. I crawl slowly on the ground and nibble on leaves." Max smiled wisely and said, "You'll see, Lili. Everyone has their time to shine. Sometimes it's just a matter of patience." Despite Max's words, Lili often felt impatient. She wanted to be beautiful and free right away, but she continued to nibble on leaves and grow. She tried to be patient, even though sometimes she wasn't sure if she would ever see her dream come true. One day, Lili saw a bird flying through the garden. The bird perched on a branch and looked around curiously. Lili cautiously hid behind a leaf, fearing that the bird might eat her. The bird, a small sparrow, sang a cheerful song, telling the whole world how wonderful it was to fly. Lili sighed again. "How I wish I could fly too," she whispered under her breath. The sparrow heard her and looked down. "Who says you'll never fly?" he chirped. "Me?" Lili asked in surprise. "I'm just a little caterpillar." The sparrow chuckled. "You don't know what's hidden inside you, little caterpillar. Everything takes its time." Day by day, Lili kept nibbling on leaves until she felt that something had changed. She felt heavier and realized it was time to do something special. She built herself a cocoon. It was a strange feeling to wrap herself in a cocoon, but it felt right. Inside the cocoon, she rested, closed her eyes, and dreamed of one day becoming a butterfly. As time passed in the cocoon, changes began happening inside Lili. She didn't know exactly what was happening, but deep down she held on to the hope that all this patience and the many days of waiting and munching on leaves would not be in vain. Days turned into weeks, and the garden around her changed while she slept. Flowers bloomed, summer came and went, and then the warmth of spring returned once more. One morning, Lili felt that it was time to come out of the cocoon. Carefully, she opened the shell that had protected her all this time and emerged. To her surprise, she was no longer a little caterpillar. She had beautiful, bright wings. Her wings were blue and orange, sparkling in the sunlight as if dusted with stardust. She was no longer a little caterpillar, but a radiant butterfly who could fly through the air. Lili soared high into the sky, higher than she ever imagined. She flew over the garden, past the trees, and saw everything from a new perspective. She was so happy and proud, and most importantly, she felt free. Max the ladybug flew up to her with a smile and said, "See, I told you that everyone has their time to shine." The little sparrow, who had once spoken to her, chirped from a tree. "I knew it, Lili. I knew that you would fly someday." Lili now understood that everyone needs their own time to grow and change. Patience isn't always easy, but now she knew it was worth it. She realized that even the smallest caterpillar has the potential to achieve something great, if only they believe in themselves and are patient. With her new wings, she perched on a flower and watched other little caterpillars nibbling on leaves, just as she once had. She knew that one day they too would achieve their dreams, just as she had. Moral of the story: everyone has their own path and time to grow and shine. Sometimes you need to wait to reach your goal, but patience, self-belief, and perseverance are always rewarded. The wait is worth it, and each of us has the potential to achieve something wonderful, even if it sometimes feels like it takes too long.